All right, hi guys, Jack Spirko here. You're looking at the back of my truck. We got about a half a load of compost we picked up today at the compost facility in town. But it was more like a Hugulkultur to go kit. I'm gonna give you a little update on what we've been doing here on the iPhone because it makes it so easy for me to do. These are the rock walls that we put in on contour. You can see that one there laying on a contour line. You can see these look like little piles here that are gonna be campfires. What these are actually is the beginnings of a Hugulkultur series of Hugulkultur mounds. That one's too small. These are actually what we're gonna cover today with the compost. And most of this wood also came from the compost facility. We found a ton of wood there. In fact, I'm gonna show you why we only got half a load of compost when we realized how much wood we can get. So coming down my other rock wall, I wanted you to notice we do have different herbs and things starting to come up in between the cracks of the wall, perennial plantings, perennial plants. We've got some chamomile in here. There's some thyme right there. But this is also what we got at the compost facility. I didn't have to cut any of this either. This was all from people bringing it because people bring their wood in and dump it. And we got every bit of that right there from the compost facility. So we're going to go ahead. We probably don't have enough compost to get to the end anyway. We'll go back later this week and we'll finish this all the way right up to the base of that hickory tree down there. And you can kind of see what we've done is we've got our rock wall on contour there. Got our rock wall contoured there. We got our third rock wall on contour. We came between the second and third wall, and we're just basically laying this pile of wood on the contour line as well. And then we'll plant into it, and it'll give us a tremendously long bed to work with. And all of these contour line structures here, of course, are just harvesting water. And you can see Dorothy put a couple little flower beds in down there. You can see my garden doing well. I'll walk down there and give you a quick overview of what we've been doing with this. See, my tomatoes are starting to look really good, but I've got a ton of peppers planted in here. And all of that mulch, if you look over there, you can see some of the grass I didn't cut yet. That was all that cayuse oat from the last update that I cut and mulched straight onto my bed. So I grew my own mulch here. We got some cucumbers coming up, more peppers, more tomatoes. This is very unhappy broccoli. It got too hot this year. We didn't get much out of that. We got some more tomatoes. See, I'm doing my tomatoes on the back end. The sun comes up behind me, so the tomatoes will get sun all day without shading out the other plants. In here, we have watermelon growing. Again, the mulch all was grown on site. That bed, again, not happy. Winter plantings that are too hot now. Then we got cantaloupes here. Another row of Roma tomatoes back there. You can see this is all that area that was all grown in. I've now cut it all back. You can see my trees in my mini orchard now. They're not hidden anymore. I'm still working on it. You can see I still have all of this over here to work with on my dam breast. And I'll eventually cut that down too as mulch. And we've got buckwheat and clover coming up behind this. One more real quick little tiny project we did I'll show you if you'll hang with me here. Put in a little 15-gallon still pond behind the other Hugulkultur bed. There goes some doves. So all this is one of those 15-gallon tubs that you buy at Tractor Supply for about 20 bucks. I dug a hole, put it in the ground, and rocked it in. And I'm going to do quite a few of these to create habitat for frogs and lizards and things like that in addition to the big dam. So there you go. There's a quick look up the hill of all the contour line structures. We'll check in with you again soon.